Since I got my lathe, I have made a bunch of different magic wands, and I've used a lot of different types of materials and done them in different styles and different ways, and thought it'd be fun to put together a video to show you how I make a basic wand. So first we're going to start with this piece of walnut. We're going to start off by finding the centers with a ruler and a pencil, and once we've got those, we'll get it chucked up in the lathe, and then I'll show you how we turn that into a magic wand. Alright, we're ready to go. Alright, so we got the blank now into the chuck. Everything's looking good and going well. We do have a little bit of a wormhole here. Shouldn't be a big issue. They typically don't go past the sapwood, which is the lighter wood that you see here versus the traditional walnut color that you see here. So we'll get that turned down and should go right past it. So we'll get things moving on here and get this thing turned into a wand and start making some magic. So as you can see, we've got right past that wormhole, no problem. I think we're going to be able to get some really pretty coloration here. Already loving the way that this looks. Super excited. We'll start by knocking out the handle, and then we'll slim down the rest of the wand. Alright, so I like where we're at with the handle. I think we'll go ahead and move on to the rest of the wand. We'll get that down and then we'll go ahead and start sanding. Alright, things are looking pretty good. I'm happy where we're at. Whenever I am making a wand, I like to think of it kind of like a sword, where you would have your pommel, your handle, your guard, and then your blade. I feel like it just gives it a better overall aesthetic. So I feel like all those pieces are in place and they're looking good, so we can go ahead and move on to sanding. So we'll go ahead and start with 150 grit and move all the way up to 400 grit, and then we can start looking at some different finish options. So let's get sanding. We've got it to an even 400 now, so we can go ahead and take some of these shavings, we'll burnish it up.